Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly general reading for the sign of Libra for the week of September 22nd. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, as well as all the hypes that you've been giving them. And of course the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing all of that for me. It truly is appreciated, and I do thank you. All right, let's get at this. Seven of Cups. Oh. Trying to figure out what your next strategy is going to be this week. There's all kinds of opportunities. You've wished for many of them, and you're thankful for what you have gotten. But there's a choice now you need to make. You've done some searching. You know, you're tired of just daydreaming, thinking that, you know, there's something that you want to do. You're taking action on this. Finally this week, you are deciding that the only way to have what your dream and your desire is to make it happen. So you're actually going to take that first step, you know, and that can be so much as getting on the telephone and talking to somebody about what your interest is. But you are definitely no longer just sitting on the fence about something. You have decided to take action here. And the King of Rods. So definitely taking action, which is wonderful to see. You're a natural leader. You really are. People do truly listen to you. Even if you don't think they are, they are. You can see the bigger picture in so many realities in life. You know, whether it's job, home, friends, family. You have excellent foresight, and you can talk to people quite easily. You know, you can overcome challenges. You can help others, you know, to see where they are making mistakes and help them. And you do that naturally. You try to make everybody's life comfortable, and including your own. But you're learning this week for yourself that when you make this new choice, you need to free yourself up some space, taking care of yourself a little bit more, knowing what it is that you truly want. So you're definitely taking on the more boss aspect of it. You're making this happen. And the Queen of Cups, definitely learning to wait for things to come. And that is hard for you to do. You want to just get going. You want things to happen. But you're realizing that this far, that hasn't served you. So you are learning to take a more calmer approach for yourself and let things, you know, come around to your way. So you're getting comfortable this week with understanding your own needs, your own emotions, and you're carrying yourself very well with this. You may not be showing everybody what you're truly feeling on the inside, but for now, the outer world sees this calm, cool, collective person. And you're learning for it when you do that, and you've observed from others, that it will bring you what you desire. And the shadows. Yeah. Definitely not sleeping enough, overthinking, overanalyzing. God love you. Worrying, stressing. And you're all up in your head. You know, over. You're so over something, and you're just trying to figure out how to make the next step. But it's hard because you're thinking of all the consequences of the action, so it holds you in that state. But you want to get out of that. It's time to step into the light, realizing that doing that doesn't fix anything. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Taking care of your finances, You're working hard. You have a goal that you want to accomplish. And you're just trying to figure, of course, you'd like it to happen right now, but you're realizing that is not how it's going to go. So you come to the conclusion that you need not only to plant the seeds and wait for a while, you're also going to change your routines a little bit for yourself. You might have to do something a little bit different in order to accomplish what this is you want. And the Five of Swords, yeah, you want to move away from something. You want to get out of a situation that has not been serving you for a while now. There's been conflict, disagreements, people trying to win at all costs. They don't care. They're looking only for themselves, and you're tired of being around that sort of situations. There's been bullying, threats, bad relationships in all kinds of areas of your life. And you are so over it. You have a desire to just be more calm in your life. And you're realizing you're not going to get that where you're at. So you are now taking different circumstances and situations and figuring out how you can get away from all that conflict. And you're not telling anybody that that's what you're doing. And it's going to be for your better. Oh, look at that. Seven of Swords. No wonder you're trying to get out of that situation. You're just tired. There's been betrayal, disappointments, other people getting away with things, and and nothing, no consequences for the actions. This could be people taking credit for things that you've done. Again, they know darn well that the other person didn't do it, but it doesn't matter. And you are so tired of giving it your all and not receiving what is due. So you are definitely moving on. It looks like from a job here for many of you. You are definitely looking into, whether you're going to be doing your own business, whatever it takes. But you are gathering yourself up here to take another step in a new direction for yourself. You're just absolutely moving away from this stuff. Yeah, look at that. Three of Pentacles. So this could be collaboration on something, teamwork, learning something new. Some of you may have been taking some courses, trying to get out of a situation, and you're building something new. Like you really are. I don't think you really realize how much work and time and effort you put into something. Once you put your mind to achieving it, you will do what it takes to get there. So that's what you're doing this week. You are really now buckling down, doing what it takes, talking to the right people, and moving yourself out of these situations. Oh, look at that. Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Yeah, you are just beginning. And boy, you're going to be happy you did this. Because in no time at all, you're going to get what it is that you've desired. You're going to get that breakthrough, that new idea, and you're going to be successful. This is just the beginning. Although it seems hard, it is going to be so much easier and better for you in all dimensions very soon. You're using your mind, you're thinking before you're reacting, and that in itself is a winning combination for you. And you are just, like I said, you are at the very beginning of this. Irregardless of your age, you have decided to change a course in your life. And that in turn is going to give you what you have desired for quite some time. Ten of Swords, betrayal. Ugh. Not my fondest card. Yeah, there's been a painful ending. Disappointments, betrayal, loss. Ugh. And it really, whoever did this to you that you thought was, a friend, a buddy, whatever you want to call them. And that could have been a relative as well. Or even your partners in some cases. But it really took the wind out of your sails. And you've been down there for a while now. And you're realizing that it's not doing you any good to just wallow in this. You need to pick yourself up, dust yourself off. You're much, much more wiser, boy. You are not putting on rose-colored glasses anymore. You're seeing things for what they truly are, who brings what to the table, and you're moving forward. Whoever did that to you, whew, God help them, because you are done. You are not going to turn around. You're not going to talk to them. You won't do anything to them because you're much better than that. But you're not talking to them ever again. They are no longer part of your life. Ever. So, woof. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Definitely willing to do what it takes. You know, you give as well as you receive. For sure you do that. You share your wealth when you have it. But you're realizing that, you know, for all the things that are going right in your life, they are of your own accord. You have brought this balance into your life again, which makes you want to share with others because you feel so much more content with yourself and your surroundings. So it flows over into everything and everybody around you. So you're willing to help others. But you're also learning to accept the help from others. It's not a charity. They're helping you because they actually care. They want to see you succeed. And they're giving you the information and the hands up and helping you to get there. Yeah, the High Priestess. Definitely in balance. Things are really starting to go for the way you want it to. You really are. Wow, I'm so happy for you. You're trusting yourself again. You have very high standards for your outcome and willing to do what it takes. And things are so going the right direction. Like the universe has got your back here. They're helping you. They're guiding you. And you are accepting that, which opens the doors and things in your life so much easier going forward from here. So you are in a good place this week to achieve a dream. And the Emperor, yes. Understanding life, you know, is about to change for you. You can feel it. You can sense it. You've been aware of this for a while. You just weren't quite sure what those feelings were. Well, that's your answer. You know, you've taken the leadership role. You've taken the first steps. And you're using your power. You know, you're having faith in yourself. You're protecting yourself. And you're focused this week to achieve this. There's nothing going to slow you down. Nobody's going to change your mind. You have now decided this is where you're going. This is going to be the end result of where you're going. And you're understanding that it's going to happen because you have determined it to be so. You've brought that back into yourself, that willpower and determination, and you can create your desires. And that's what you've done here. Wow, that is beautiful to see for you to make that choice. All right, I'm going to deal you a fairy card, but yours are all about stepping into your future, moving away from things that don't serve you, no longer just standing there taking it, standing up for yourself, and moving away from it, being able to move away from it as well. Okay, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.